To another episode of Math Made Easy. Today we're going to be talking about the rational roots theorem. Rational roots theorem. A lot of people have trouble with this one. So yeah, let's get into it. So let's say we have a function looking like px to the n plus something x to the n minus 1 plus x minus to the n minus 2. And then all the way on till you get x to the 0 term, which we're going to call q. So all possible rational roots of this are going to be factors of like a factor of p, or a factor of q over a factor of p, right? So say that p is 3 and q is 2. Are possible rational roots, like that are not like, irrational numbers and stuff, are 1/3, 1 over 1, which is just 1, 2/3, and then 2 over 1, which is just 2. And we can have plus or minus any of these, right? Because we don't know whether they're positive or negative. Because think, guys, you could have a plus 2 and a plus 2 multiplied to give a plus 4 for this q, or you could have a negative 2 and a negative 2 multiplied to give the same plus 4. So we got to check positive and negative. So, let's try it, guys. Here we have a thing, x cubed is our p term, so we're just going to have 1 there, right? And we have 2, so our possible ones are plus or minus 2, right? Because 2 over 1. And then we have plus or minus 1, right? Because 1 is also a factor of 2. So we could have 1 over 1. Okay? So now let's plug in all of these. So I'm having a good feeling about positive 2. X equals positive 2. We have 8 minus 8. So 0 minus so minus 2 plus 2. So in this case we would have positive 2 does work, so plus 2, we know plus 2 is a root. Now we have two choices. We could either keep just plugging in rational roots, but that's a little bit time consuming, right? I'll do it for you guys real quick here. Sorry. We have, let's try minus 2. So minus 8 minus 16. So we get, this would equal minus 12 if we plug in minus 2, so minus 2 does not work. So now let's go on to the ones. Plus 1, 1, minus 2, minus 1, plus 2. Okay, 1 does work, minus 1. Minus 1, okay, minus 1 does work as well. So we know there's a plus 2 and then plus or minus 1. Okay? But. So now, let's say that we found one factor. Like, say we found the positive 1. We found this as a factor. We could do synthetic division now. Tell me if you want a synthetic division tutorial in the comments down below. Please. Actually, yeah. Like, tell me. I want to know. So I'm just going to synthetically divide this real quick. So 1. You can follow along what I'm doing, but yeah, guys, this is a video more based on the rational roots theorem, not synthetic division. So we're going to get that. And you know that you did it right once you get a 2, not a 2, sorry, once you get a 0 in your remainder box. So you see I got a 0, so I know that I divided this synthetically right, okay? So, get it. So we have, now we have x squared minus 3x plus 2. Now if you're a big nerd like me, you just recognize this as, drumroll please, x minus 1 times x minus 2. But if you're not big nerd, which, you know, you don't have to be good at math, you can just simply see, okay, so factors of 2, they must be negative because this adds up as a negative 3. I think minus 1 and minus 2 would work, so we see x minus 1. And then we see times then x minus 2. Okay, so in this case, we would see that our factorization of this is times x plus 1. Okay, so this, forget about all this other stuff. This is our factorization, right? So we should see zeros at 1, 2, and minus 1. Come over here, we will see, I graph this for us, minus 1, 1, and 2. Minus 1, 1, and 2. So, we successfully found all of the zeros of this using this rational roots theorem. Tell me if you want to see a part 2 with maybe a more complicated polynomial, like maybe something 4th or 5th degree. Please tell me in the comments down below, and also comment new ideas. I hope you really enjoyed, and just remember all of the factors of p. If you think of p as, like, you know, a factor rainbow, you know, like this, you know, you have to put in every single one for p and every single one for q. Okay? If your math teacher is really mean, then, you know, there'll be a lot. If, you know, they're not so mean, there won't be a lot. Hopefully, this helps you guys really think about, you know, how to do this. I'm actually thinking about maybe making a synthetic division tutorial, maybe a long division with polynomials tutorial as well. So yeah, and always remember Q over P. One point, I remember a couple of years ago, I was taking a final exam, and it had a question about the rational roots theorem, and it was like worth like 10 or 15 points, and I thought it was P over Q. So yeah, that was a B. That was a B for bad, guys. That's not good. That's not good. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you do not think it's P over Q, because it is Q over P. Enjoy math, guys. It's a great subject. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and have a nice day. Also, if you like gaming, subscribe to my gaming channel, link in the description.